Hi everyone, it's Sam Smith from LiveWest. I just wanted to give you a quick update on our Windows and Door program and to thank you for bearing with us whilst we've been getting everything ready. There's been a lot going on at LiveWest recently, and I'm really pleased to say that we're now ready to take the Windows and Door tender to market. Back in April, we launched our new corporate strategy. You might have seen it already. It's all about being here for our customers, working together as one team, maintaining quality homes, and building a strong future. These values are guiding everything we're doing, including this tender. We've also completed a major procurement for a 15-year retrofit and net zero partnership with two brilliant contractors. This will help us deliver our CY 28 goals and move towards net zero while making sure we provide great customer service and real social value. Now that this is in place, we're ready to move forward with the windows and doors tender. We've also started to explore a strategic partnership with a timber window manufacturer and installer. We recently learned that the majority of our timber windows were made by this manufacturer and being delivered by a subcontract. Rather than paying potential contractors markup for the exact same windows, we're exploring directly contracting with this supplier, which provides us opportunities to streamline the processes, enable great customer service, and ensure that LiveWest gets the best value for money. They're going to split the tender into four lots. Lot number one, UPVC windows or plastic windows and patio doors. This is going to be our main lot and represent the majority of our spend in the tender, both lots being £12.5 million each over 5 years. The reason we're looking to procure two contractors is to make sure that we combine flexibility and our bulk buying power. By having two contractors will enable us to make sure that should one contractor have issues with their supply chain or installation, the other contractor can take up the strain. Next up is lot number two, UPVC and composite doors. Think of your front and back doors typically. Due to the relatively straightforward nature of this program, we feel that one contractor should provide enough cover. Should there be any issues with the contractor that we select, we should have some flexibility utilising the contractors in lot number three. Lot number three. Now we're really excited about lot number three. Lot number three is for SMEs only, for windows and doors, supply and install. The purpose of this lot is to enable LiveWest to support SMEs in developing their businesses within the Southwest and working with us on a long-term basis. These are roughly split geographically into Cornwall, Devon, Somerset, Bristol and Gloucestershire. Cornwall is about £1 million over 5 years, Devon £1.74 million over 5 years, and Somerset, Bristol and Gloucestershire £300,000 over 5 years. However, there are more opportunities for winning additional work in the Somerset, Bristol and Gloucestershire due to Section 20 leaseholds. Last but no means by least, lot number four. Lot number four is for block access control doors. And what we mean by block access control doors are where you have a block of flats or a property where there's a need for a security door, a metal door, or something on a access control which operate with a fob. These are quite specialist and require being tied into fire alarms, etc. So we split these out because they're so specialist and quite often bespoke made. So lot number four will be 751 doors over 5 years, an approximate value of 2.35 million. So we've gone through all the lots that are going to market. Now we'll talk about timescales and when we're going to need your assistance. Hopefully by the time you're listening to this, we will have gone out to market with what's known as a selection questionnaire. Now what the selection questionnaire does, it is a tool that we use to sift out the contractors or suppliers that we wouldn't be able to work with either through our own internal governance or due to market conditions. So what we're looking for there are people with the right insurance levels. We're asking competency questions, and we're looking at things whether they are have disqualified directors, do they have modern slavery statements, things of that nature, things that we can't operate with people without. Once we've gone through that and we've reviewed the responses, we'll then go into stage two of the tender. This is where we're going to need your assistance. This around mid-December, mid to late December, we will send some documents to you. Within there will be the tender customer service specification, which we would like you to review and approve. You've already seen a version of this. We've had some comments, we've picked those up, but this will be an opportunity to have the final say on the customer service specification. We will also ask you at this point to pick the questions you wish to mark the contractor's responses on. And then from following that meeting and that sign off, we will go back to the pre-selected suppliers with stage 2 of the tender. They will then work on stage 2 of the tender until March, where we will look to have responses back mid to late March. That's when we'll need more of your assistance, and you'll need to mark the questions that you've received from suppliers. For lots 2, 3, and 4, this is where the involvement ends, and we will from there go appoint a contractor and get them signed up and on site for probably around the summer, early to late summer. For lot 1, we'll then do something called competitive dialogue. Now, competitive dialogue is where we sit down with the suppliers and we go through their bids in a bit more detail, really get under the skin of their responses. It's an opportunity for both parties to understand the other party's intentions, what they really meant by what's been written. We've done this with the 15-year retrofit partnership, and we found it to be really, really useful. And we're going to look to utilise that on this one. And the benefits are we generally get better scores from the contractors because they have an opportunity to really understand why we've asked questions, and we can reword questions to ask the question we really want. And it really gives us an opportunity to work out the pricing of the suppliers and drive prices down. Following that competitive dialogue period, the contractors will do a light touch amendment to their submissions. They can rewrite them, but generally speaking, they will tweak answers to pick up things picked up in the competitive dialogue. We'll then need to look at probably no more than 4 questions, 4 submissions, sorry, to pick up those amendments and rescore. From then, the contract will be closed. The tender will be closed for contract around mid-May, and then we will look to get the contractor on site late autumn, early September. So hopefully that gives you a bit more understanding of the timescales. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch or listen to this update. Hope it's been useful and a nice change from reading emails or papers. As we mentioned from the start, we'll provide training throughout this process, and if you ever have any queries, Shonak and I will be there to support you. Thank you again, and I look forward to seeing you all soon.